Here I am in my little alcove again. I didn't run a half marathon today. Instead, I went and got a haircut. Looks pretty good. See how I look? Dashing. I had my haircut because I had a big day in court. And on my way to get my haircut today, I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Looks like 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. A dozen more cigarette packs en route. And finally, I found a pack of Camels, so that means Captain Bill will get some more booty. I love saying the word booty as much as I can. So this is a very, very rare day. And I'm going to go outside and talk, and hopefully my batteries don't die. But it's not a rare day because it's beautiful. I should be at work right now. I just got home from a big day in court, and I want to capture my thoughts down. I'm basically my own lawyer in this whole situation, so it's important that I get these mental notes down. I asked Ma what she thought about me walking around town carrying my pitchfork around, because I am tempted to actually make an actual documentary movie, instead of just making these random clips each and every day. I'm thinking about making a movie, and the title of that movie would be called Torches and Pitchforks. Torches and Pitchforks. So I'm going to go for a little stroll. And this is something you just don't see. It's the day after Easter. And this will be 2 days in a row. 2 consecutive days that I have worn pants. And that just does not happen. That just does not happen ever. And I can't remember the last time I went for a walk and could not feel the wind in my leg hair. But that is not the case today. So I'm going to take a walk around the neighborhood to try to get my thoughts down. We went to the courthouse in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, had a motion hearing. The defense wanted to make a couple motions, and one of those motions was to take my mother's voice out of the proceedings. So she basically can't talk in the courtroom. So kind of expected that, and maybe that's a good thing, because you don't get any macho points being the big lawyer and hiding behind your mother's skirt. So I kind of expected that to happen, and in the end I think it might actually benefit us, because taking away a little old lady's voice, taking away a little old lady's right to speak in the courtroom, it does kind of make the other side look like bullies, at least in my mind's eye. But the meeting with the judge went very well. If I had to rate myself on a scale of 1 to 10 in the courtroom, I'd give myself an 8, because I am bald, and it's very hard to, take a bald guy seriously. Now, up around the corner here, and I'm hoping maybe I'll even find another cigarette pack en route to get the lucky baker's dozen. There's a cigarette. But I'm not interested in the individuals. I'm only interested in the packs. So hopefully as I stroll along, I'll find another cigarette pack. Spring's in the air. Flowers are blooming. Now I believe there's a Century 21 sign coming up very soon. Because Century 21 basically is the defendant in the case. Century 21 sold us our home, and they sold us a backyard, that isn't what the backyard we ended up with was not the one that we purchased, which is kind of a bummer. And after the meeting in the courtroom, we had a little chit-chat session with the attorney from the other side, the attorney of Century 21. And I found it very interesting. The last thing he said is that he didn't want me to put anything about this whole incident on the internet. Because that's kind of, oh my gosh, Now there's no way that anybody's ever going to believe me that I didn't stash this here, you know, plant this evidence. But hopefully people can see by the expression on my face and the sense of wonder in my voice that this cigarette pack is indeed a miracle and not a coincidence. And I don't know who this lady is. You know, I don't know if she's a good real estate agent. You know, but maybe I'll give her a call later and chit chat with her. That'd be a brave thing to do. But Century 21 didn't do a really good job for us, which isn't so good, you know, for them, because your name, your reputation is very important. How's it going, young fella? I'm filming a little bit of a documentary, so don't be weirded out by the camera.
Sounds fun.
Can I get a little product placement?
Sure.
Drink Coca-Cola. Now I'll get like millions of dollars for that. Appreciate that. Drink Coca-Cola. Do not smoke cigarettes. All right. Now, of course, my boss might be upset, you know, finding out that I'm promoting Coca-Cola and anti-smoking when I could be at work, but it's very important that this might be the most important part of the day as far as the legal case goes, because I got my lucky 13, even though I don't believe in luck, cigarette pack. What if I decided to write a letter to 13 different people, you know, telling them my story about the backyard that I bought that was a rectangle but ended up being a triangle? Trying to see if I had a piece of sidewalk chalk with me, and I should have a piece of sidewalk chalk with me, I could illustrate that very clear. And I haven't gotten word back from the chief of police of Neenah, Wisconsin, if using sidewalk chalk on any random sidewalk is against the law or not. But I'm hoping to find that out soon, one way or the other. Lots of litter, lots of garbage in the bushes. But this is the route I took to get my hair cut. And I've pretty much cleaned up all the cigarette packs. How's it going, gentlemen? Gonna make you famous. Gonna make you famous. All right. Now the reason I'm walking all the way down here against traffic is this is the path that I walked earlier today, and I had, you know, of course I mentally was preparing for the day in court, for the hearing, and I did very well. I did very well. I did so well, in fact, that the other attorney for the defense is really insisting that we go along to mediation, where I sit in a room and he sits in a room and we try to work out a resolution to this problem. And I have no problem with that whatsoever, because in the end, what Century 21 really wants is a piece of paper with my signature on it saying that they did nothing wrong, or I can, you know, no longer claim that they did anything wrong. Because your name is all you have as far as like business and reputation goes. And like, I am not a guy that would hamstring someone or kick out someone's livelihood, you know, just to make a quick buck. In fact, the fact that I stand to gain financially from having this backyard issue bothers me, because it might make me look like a greedy, money-grubbing guy, you know. This is a society where people are sue. And I don't want to sue anybody. I just want the backyard for my mom, so she can plant her trees, so my dog can have some shade in the backyard. That was the goal. And what do we got here? Oh, Shazam! I've never seen a camel quite like that one. This one looks like it got run over by a truck. But that indeed is a camel. So that means Captain Bill has count them, two chunks of booty coming. Booty. That, I don't know what that is, but I passed it on the way to work. Now, isn't it gross, you know, picking up cigarette packs off the road, off the street, just walking around? But what is more disturbing, that or the fact that I'm videotaping it? Hard to say. Well, I'm already at like 10 minutes of footage, and I was hoping that I could get to the ghetto Century 21 office by 15 minutes. And I don't feel like jogging in these shoes. I really don't feel like jogging in pants. I need to step it up a little bit and keep going. But anyway, as I was saying, the next stage is we're going on to mediation. So we're going to sit in a room, discuss the issue, and hopefully find a resolution to the problem. And it might be just as important for me to get them to write on a piece of paper, yes, we were wrong, and we are sorry for that. Now, I'm sure a lot of people in the world would much rather have, you know, some cool, crisp $100 bills than a piece of paper that says, you know, oops, our bad, really sorry, you know. But the fact that we're having to go to all these lengths to get this issue resolved, it's kind of a bummer. It's kind of a bummer. Whenever I sell stuff on the internet. I sell letters that go around the world. If there's ever a time as a businessman I have an unsatisfied customer, I do absolutely everything in my power to make it right. There's no limits to what I will go to try to make sure that my name remains sincere, I guess. Not sincere, what's the word? That there's just professional accountability with my name. Like, you get what you pay for type guy, and if it isn't right, I'm gonna fix it. And I haven't got that with Century 21, but maybe they'll prove me wrong. Now, up here on the corner, just down the road, is a sign that made me stop, made me think as I was walking to get my hair cut. There's a Century 21 building up here or there used to be one, and I don't know if it's out of business. I don't know if Century 21's fallen on hard times. No, this is an era of pitchforks and torches. You know, everybody's kind of like having hard economic times, and when enough bad things happen to good people just over and over and over again, sometimes they feel that the only thing they have left is to either pick up a brick, light up a torch, or sharpen a pitchfork, you know, to fight for what they believe in. And I don't consider myself a troublemaker. I just believe there are some things that are worth fighting for. And my mom's backyard is one of them. All right, I'm running out of time, getting close to 15 minutes, but I'm gonna start this over when I'm by that building right over there.